yeah, so I guess I ended up not going to the gym yesterday. Started on Wednesday night, really was the reason. My wife had to take our son to the urgent care. He's fine, he's doing fine. He just had to, it was nighttime, so the pediatrician wasn't open. Had to take him to get seen because he deals with like this recurrent croup every 4-ish months. So he had it again. She had to take him there to get a treatment done so that he would be okay. And then he was home yesterday, and yesterday was also my wife's birthday. So we had to juggle. Normally he would have been at school yesterday, so we had to juggle him being home and his wonky sleep schedule from being up so late the night before. And my wife wanted to go to the gym around noon, so I said okay. And I got stuck in a meeting all afternoon for like 2.5 hours and ended up not being able to go because right when I got done with that meeting, had to go pick up my daughter from school, and we went out to dinner. So it just didn't, once the margaritas started flowing, there was no turning back. Definitely, I'm a little bummed I didn't get to go, but that's okay. We're gonna make up for it today. I'm gonna do bench and deadlift today, and then some accessories for each, just to kind of make up for it. I also haven't run like all week, so kind of falling off of the wagon here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna run tomorrow, and I'm gonna run on Sunday. We're gonna do a nice relax because I'm behind 2 runs now this week. So we're gonna make up for that by doing run tomorrow and on Sunday. And then we'll be back on track. And then Monday we'll just pick up where we left off. The cold weather is gone now. Well, I mean, it's still chilly, but it's gonna get warmer over the weekend. I think there's some rain chances next week, but the cold is gone. No more snow, no more ice. So things should be kind of back to normal-ish, I suppose. We're gonna try to get back on track here. Had a couple of derailments, but you know what? That's okay. That's life, baby. That's life. Things don't always go the way you want them to go, and you've just gotta do the best you can and adjust. Not everything is always gonna be perfect, and that's okay. You make do with the situation. You prioritize things, you do what you got to do, and then you move on from there. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go in. I'm not gonna go to the usual Friday deadlifting gym today because it's just, I don't know, I'm running kind of a tight. I'm still very busy at work. I lost a whole afternoon yesterday, like I said. Plus I had some other things I need to catch up on before the weekend. So there's that. Given that I'm also benching today, I'm doing 2 compounds. I don't know, the gym over here, it's very close to my house, just seems like the better option. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna do my bench first. I have Larson press, and then I have incline bench, and then after that we'll move into deadlifts straight from there. So just back to back to back, knock out the three compounds. Oh, and then I have pause deadlifts as well. And then after that, I think the accessories are kind of a crapshoot. I may end up doing more upper body because I think my deadlift accessories are like SSB squats and GHDs, and maybe bent over rows too. So I'll do the bent over rows, but there is no SSB bar at this gym. There is no GHD at this gym. So we may just end up doing like some hamstring curls and some leg extensions. Maybe I'll do leg press. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. And then my upper body accessories are like cable rows, skull crushers, preacher curls, and one other one. I can't remember what. So we're just gonna have to see. We'll see. But we'll do some variation of the accessories, and yeah, knock it out. I'm gonna probably row after this workout too, because I just haven't done like any cardio this week. I ran on, I think Monday was the last time I ran. I don't even remember, honestly. It might have been Sunday, but or last Saturday. It would have been Saturday because I didn't run this past Sunday because I had a busy Sunday. We went to my parents' house, so it might have been Saturday. I honestly don't. It was either Saturday or Monday. Either way, it's been too long, and I need to do some kind of cardio conditioning. So I'll probably end up getting on the rower today after I complete all of my lifting and do, I don't know, 2K on the rower, 3K maybe. Probably do some sprints on there like I did the or 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So we'll do that because I just need to, I don't know, I just feel sluggish. I've been pretty sedentary all week too because it's been so cold. Haven't really gotten to like get out and go walk around and be in the outdoors because it's been freezing out. And I mean, I could have, I guess, but I just didn't want to, you know, quite frankly. So just being honest, keeping it a buck, you know, just didn't want to. How enjoyable is a walk in 20-degree weather? You know, not very enjoyable, at least not for me. I don't know, you may dig that, but not this guy. So anyways, yeah, we're pulling up to, well, we're getting ready to pull up to the gym. I think because it's a Friday and it's so kind of late not late. I mean, it's the same time I normally go. It's like 11 right now, maybe a little before. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hoping it'll be not as busy. School's back in session. You know, they had a short week this week. They went back yesterday, so from the freeze, everything shut down. So they had a short week. They went yesterday and today. So I'm hoping that now that the world is kind of, well, we got the strobe light going again. Now that the world is kind of like back to normal, and you know, people have stopped being so crazy about the weather, that maybe that means the gym will kind of have returned to somewhat of a normal state as well. But we'll see. I don't know. Truthfully, could be a madhouse in there, but I don't think it will be. So hopefully that'll afford me the opportunity to get some recording done in the gym. And if not, you know, that's okay too. But yeah, pulling into the gym now. So we'll get parked, we'll get inside, get warmed up, and then yeah, hopefully see you in there. All right. Bench and deadlift complete on a Friday. We're good to go. I ended up, doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. I didn't really do that many accessories. I started to do, I did the compounds, the Larson, I did the incline, I did regular comp deadlifts, and then pause deadlifts. And then from there, I had 2 different rows that I could choose from. I ended up choosing, I just did the cable rows because I just didn't want to do bent over rows with the barbell. I just wasn't feeling it. So did the cable rows, and then from there I went into skull crushers. I started to do skull crushers, and my elbow was just tweaking bad, my right elbow. So I got through like 2 sets of that and just decided I wasn't gonna push it. So I just stopped doing skull crushers because I just didn't want to push it. So, and from there, what did I have to choose from? I didn't really do any lower body accessories. Actually, I didn't do any at all, unless you count pause deadlifts. But because what was prescribed today was SSB and GHDs. Don't have access to either one of those at this gym. I could have done some hamstring curls, but honestly, I'd been in the gym long enough and I still needed to row. So I decided to just do that. After my 2 sets of skull crushers, I moved into the rower. So I did 1,000 meter so I did 1,000 meters, and I did it 250 on, 250 off. So I started out at 250, kind of like a warm-up pace, and then I did a 250 sprint. And then I did another nice and easy 250 meters, and then I did a 250 meter sprint. My 1,000 meter time there was like 4:22. So, again, it's about the most average row time you can manage, maybe a little above average, but I would say average is anywhere between 2 and 2 minutes, or 2 and 2.5 minutes. So, my 500 meter time there would be like 2:10, 2:11. So, pretty average, but on the higher end of average, I guess, if you even really want to say that. I guess maybe I'm just grasping at straws, trying to think like, I did pretty good. But it was tough. Yeah, it was tough. The 250 meter sprints were tough. This was on the 10 setting. The damper was on a 10, so it was a little bit harder. Then the remaining, I think I did another 1,250 meters, I think. It was either 1.25 or another 1.5 kilometers. So 1,250 to 1,500 meters at just like a cool down pace. Was just kind of rowing to row, and then I wanted to keep sort of the intensity up. The whole rowing session took like 10 minutes, maybe like 8 or 9 minutes. So I wasn't on it super long. I'm not going to be on it super long at High Rocks either, to be honest with you. I mean, if my 1,000 meter time today was any indication of what the time on the rower at the High Rocks would be, I mean, it's less than 5 minutes. So, I'm just going to have to train. But I want to train high intensity in short amounts of time. So, like, if I could, like, next week, I may end up pulling that. I may end up doing more on the rower, but I may extend my sprints from 1,000 meters to like 2,000 meters, just to just for cardiovascular conditioning, because it's going to be, my heart rate's going to be elevated the whole race. I got to get off after I row 1,000 meters or 500 meters. If I split it with my wife, after I do that, I got to get off the rower and then run another kilometer. And I'm only halfway done with the entire race. So I got to keep cardiovascular endurance up, and I want to try to improve VO2 max. And the way you do that is with sprints. So I'm going to have to kind of push it a little bit more on the rower. Now that I've got kind of back into swing of things, I kind of remember what the rower feels like. I'm going to have to sort of, start pushing limits on that. But again, I got to run tomorrow, and I got to run on, I need to turn here. I got to run, I'll go this way. run tomorrow and run Sunday. So tomorrow's a nice and easy, relaxed 2-mile run, nothing crazy. Sunday is a long run. It's a 5-mile run. So I think that is, I don't know if my math is math in here, but I think 5 miles is 8K. So we're running basically the length of the race on Sunday, which I've done before. You know, I've run 10Ks in the last 6 months. So 5 miles, 10K is 6.2 miles for those of you in the United States that don't understand meters to miles, kilometers to miles. 10K is like 6.2 miles. 8K is, I think it's about 5. 5K is 3.1 miles. So I've run a 10K in the last 6 months. I've run them several times. And yeah, we're gonna get back on track with the running and all the cardio work that I was doing. So that'll start tomorrow. So I'm running Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good. It's nice to be back. Good to be back in the gym and actually back on a routine. Weather made it difficult, but we got through it, you know. So improvise, adapt, overcome, I suppose. Like I said, conditions aren't always gonna be perfect, so you just gotta work with what you have and, you know, do your best, you know, make it happen. Won't always be perfect. You're not always gonna want to do it, but gotta be done, as Bandit would say. My parents out there know, Bluey's dad, Bandit, gotta be done. So yeah, I'm pulling into my house right now. I'm gonna go eat. It's kind of late. I got some work to finish up, and then we're gonna enjoy the weekend. And I will talk to all of you lovely people again tomorrow on my 2-miler. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, have a great weekend.